Like most people, I was quite surprised when both Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui of Fatal Fury were announced. This is mainly because Street Fighter was never an IP to bring in guest characters, and another team up with SNK seemed regulated to the days of Capcom vs SNK. I've seen split opinions over their inclusion. On one hand, people were happy because of the characters in question running on Street Fighter 6's engine and using their mechanics, and the other hand had people saying,
"These are wasted slots that could have been used for actual Street Fighter characters who haven't made it in yet."
I get what both sides are saying as a fan of the Fatal Fury series and as someone who is still waiting on Makoto in our Shotokan Karate glory. The official trailer from Mai Shiranui's gameplay has arrived, finally giving us what the teaser trailer on December 5th of last year promised us. I'm excited to see what this holds, so let's watch it and then get my opinions afterwards.
Gaming, anime, and manga. Rock the Reaper. Embody your ultimate.
Hey everyone! Get ready to feast your eyes on the strongest Shiranui fighter around! Yo, Nipponichi! Show me what you have. I'm not gonna lose.
Round one.
Stay down. Really now? You shouldn't keep a girl waiting. Watch your head. Looking at up here.
The first thing I noticed when the trailer begins is the costume from SNK's up-and-coming Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, which makes sense as Terry is sporting his Garo costume. It is shown off in segments, but we thankfully get to see her classic, and in my opinion superior look for much of the trailer. The second thing I noticed, and one of the most proficient, are the fire effects from Mai's fighting style. One thing I've always thought about regarding SNK is that they have heart, but are seemingly always behind Capcom when it comes to things like effects, design, and presentation. The only time I legitimately believe that SNK rivaled Capcom was during their King of Fighters 13 run, but the sprite development nearly bankrupted SNK, and Capcom had already fully embraced 2.5D with Street Fighter 4. Even with the upgrade of the King of Fighters 14 to the King of Fighters 15, I repeatedly said that their effects for moves were lackluster on every trailer they released. I did this in hopes of seeing some improvement before the game officially came out. Yes, I believe SNK is getting better at this since Fatal Fury City of the Wolves looks phenomenal, but it's still not on par with what we've seen from Street Fighter 6. I believe that Capcom's effects fits within their aesthetic better, and they do everything really well, and City of the Wolves could benefit from more simplicity. However, let's get back to this trailer. The personality that Mai shows off is one of playfulness, not so much sexy. but I think that fits her persona. The ending quote is the only thing that could be taken as having a somewhat sexual connotation in regards to the player.
Hey, what are you looking at? Up here.
From what I've seen from the anime and other material, Mai isn't someone who dives into her sex appeal beyond the revealing clothing and big breasts that she's known for. I'm also a big fan of her English voice actor, thinking she does a wonderful job in regards of bringing this role to life.
Really now? You shouldn't keep a girl waiting.
Mai's aesthetic seems to be a bit different from the initial teaser trailer, with Capcom fine-tuning a few things so that she looks cuter. To me, this is the same type of feedback implementation which upgraded Cammy White's look back in Street Fighter V. While I've always thought of Mai as a favorite SNK character, mainly because of the anime I watched from Masumi Obari, I've never been one to play as her. There are a few moves I've always really liked, such as Super Daily Ninja Beats, Hitatsushi no Bibachi, and her Dance of the Flying Squirrel, Musasabi no Mai. Street Fighter 6 has made her fighting style way more appealing to me. Part of it is the fire effects, but another piece of it are small things I haven't seen in SNK games, such as Mai's fan being a too-far attack if you OD it. Also, how they made sure the fan from her Kachosen move is still on screen after it hits an opponent's guard. While I still prefer how the fan used to close in the King of Fighters 13 and 14, it's better than the fan completely disappearing on guard or hit like in the King of Fighters 15 and in City of the Wolves. The combos she has in Street Fighter 6 aren't too different from what we normally see, even in the trailer for the City of the Wolves. However, the effects and aesthetic makes it very pleasing to the eye, which is very different from her other iterations. While I do love the character, it's mostly a sense of nostalgia from the Fatal Fury anime. The character to me has always been very awkward to pilot and to watch, but I believe Capcom is rectifying it for people like me so that Miss Shiranui looks appealing to both watch and play. Create a spectacle with your moves and you'll have a character that is enjoyable. The only thing I didn't really like is her level 3, which isn't really a surprise. I haven't liked Mai's Neo Max or Super Desperation moves in any of the games she has ever been in, from the aesthetically pleasing The King of Fighters 13 to the most recent King of Fighters 15. To the up-and-coming Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Hell, you can now add Street Fighter 6 and even Dead or Alive 6 to that list as well. The only thing I'm holding out hope for is her critical art, which will be a slight variation of her level 3 just like everyone else's is. I actually disliked Terry's critical art but loved his regular level 3. I'm hoping that for Mai I'll have an inverse on this reaction. Overall, I believe that Mai Shiranui is an excellent addition thus far to Street Fighter 6, and that Capcom has did a wonderful job breathing life into this iteration. The homage they've paid to this character in her aesthetics, cosmetics, and personality shows a true appreciation to what SNK has done to craft their flagship female character. I am hoping that this eventually leads into a Capcom vs SNK 3, but that's just wishful thinking. I for one cannot wait for Mai's inclusion, and hopefully this gameplay trailer is enough to put to rest any of her skeptics. So, what did you guys think? Excited for Mai? How do you feel about more guest characters in the future? Leave comments below. I'm quite interested in everyone's takes and opinions. If you like this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that leap. Embody your ultimate.